Hi, so welcome to the reading, and we will see what the message is today for the collective. So I think somehow this message is connected with fire. So let's see what we have here. So we have exchanging gifts, peace, and truth to be told. I do see something with the foreign countries. Going to the new shores. And maybe trying something different out. Expansion, I'm hearing. Like maybe something that you do is in a need of expanding so that it would be like, it's also like you give some gifts, sorry, and then you receive something back. So expansion gives you more possibility to do what you do, and it also gives you back maybe monetary things or just happiness that you can do this in a bigger scale, something like that. Some kind of things that you want to tell, but maybe you're not, but maybe you're afraid to tell. Some kind of a truth. And something that is really important for you. Yes, you're now like in a mending position where you are creating something. Like she's sewing, she's from the little oh, how it's called, like you're doing a fabric. Yeah, you're making like an ornament, like a full painting, connecting everything into one beautiful creation. We have the teacher with rebirth and purification. Yeah, I think that some kind of a clarity will come your way about maybe that you will, like purification, I'm hearing like you will understand more clearly your path and your way where you should go. And that would bring you very much peace. Like I'm feeling I think that you will finally settle in the position, in the way you have to go and the things you have to do, that maybe you were afraid to admit that you want to do, or afraid to settle for this thing. But it's not settlement, not in a bad way. Like maybe you were afraid to take that part of yourself that you would like it to be as your journey, as your thing that you do. That's why I'm feeling maybe the expansion, because it seems like you will go further with it, but it will be kind of peaceful. And it's also like a rebirth as you do something that you done maybe for a few months or years. But when we have a rebirth, it's like we do the same thing, but in new energy, in new way, or with just new point of view. And I think that you're getting clarity about your path, and the energy is very, very peaceful. It's very peaceful, and it's very calm. So there might be some energies that would lock would like somehow to lock you in. Very interesting in the way I put out the cards. So this is you like standing there with a potion that you have. Maybe you're a master in something. Maybe you work with energies, with people. Maybe you are a healer because she's holding a potion. And then we have all around her, we have like a pirate ship, we have a robot, we have a devil, we have this mountain that is shaped like skull, and then we have a joker. And like it seems like she is surrounded by these things that keeps maybe holding her in and not letting her to expand. It can be, you know, old energies coming from your life, from the previous events. It can be just basic outside energies that might, for example, like might scare you or something like that. So let's see what we also have in there. Because this side is quite positive and it's quite expanding and light and colorful and easy, and yet she's there like surrounded by some things that is not helping her. So I'm really strongly feeling that you should communicate more with your ancestors. They will give you messages and ancient knowledge of what you can do, of like this old ladies boiling the potion on the fire, like something ancient might be helping you in this situation. It's a weird feeling, like I am seeing all these things around her, but yet the energy is some kind of unbothered. I don't know how to tell you that, even though she seems a little bit frustrated and scared. Sorry. So yes, so the idea is that this weekend I had a session, and there was a situation with a girl where she did not have the father because the father was absent, and he even thought that maybe she's better without him because he was not taking on the responsibility, and she's basically was growing only with her mother. And then that creates that some kind of a feeling of not being protected and safe, the lack of the feeling of that you have someone standing behind your back and protecting you. So it feels like you're in a lack of something, and it usually opens up and shows up in a fear of trying to go somewhere or trying new things, like a lower self-esteem. It's just like the lack of a support system, basically. So what was happening in that meditation is, of course, that the ancestors came, but basically there was a huge tree, an oak tree, that was standing, and it was said to her to go to the tree and just to put her back on the tree and understand that she has a lot of protection from the nature, and that she does have a huge support system. So she doesn't need to be scared, and she doesn't need to be so how to say, so much in anxiety, because usually the anxiety is the feeling of lacking of safety. You don't know what will happen next month or next month. Maybe it's some things that you don't know, and it brings and it shakes you and brings a lot of anxiety, and it brings like a lot of unsafe emotions, because no one is standing next to you, and you will have to do it alone. Like, you know that they will not show up, that there is no that support system in your life from a family, so you will have to figure this out alone somehow. So what I'm hearing is that strengthen your connection with ancestors, and communicate with nature, especially with trees, strong trees, big trees. because they sometimes symbolize that masculine power and strength that can give you support in your journey. But it's like you do have that potion and that gift maybe of yours or talent that you can do, and it can somehow help you to move forward. Yeah, so the cards are interesting. There might be a possibility that the energies are trying to scare you. I have a feeling of this, that there is something of they would like to scare you somehow. So it would be very good for you to meditate and actually to look what is in your energy and what is trying to come in. But like, I don't think that you need to be scared because you are protected, but try to maybe see those energies and work with them a little bit, just to push them away from your life so they wouldn't affect you. So it's like we are in this where we are feeling that good energies and evil energies trying to bring people down, try to bring you down, and then you bring other people down, and it's like a huge web that happens, like the darkness, the web of the darkness and the web of the light. And usually the best control mechanism, as you all know, is fear. So sometimes those energies can try to scare you or try to push you somewhere, like, I don't know, maybe usually it's by them taking away your hope. So that's the point, how they usually work. But I think that there is a positive outcome out of this. Maybe you just have to be mindful that there are energies that they don't like you and they would like to stop you. Because this one is, I don't know why, but when I look at this, I think of the AI, like of this modern technology. So when we talk about spiritual work and what a human is and what a soul is, AI is like a whole different world, a whole different level of consciousness. So I know that some people use it for the spiritual things as an AI. But I don't know, look at it very logically into that thing and dive deep to know if you should trust technology things, or is it just gathering information about you. And like there are some energies that maybe would like to scare you and isolate you, to push you out or somewhere. And this one is actually, I feel that this is like a small energy that can be next to you. I don't know, maybe you have a little house visitor, or I don't know how it's in English, like where this little person lives in your home and it's protecting it, like the spirit of the house. And somehow I'm feeling like he's on your side, just checking what is happening around you, and he's like, oh yeah, look, show me what you else got, like what else you got, like but he's not afraid, and you shouldn't be afraid either of nothing that is happening in your life. Like you are stronger than you think, you have more powers than you think, and you can do a lot of stuff in your subconscious mind when you are just relaxing and diving somewhere deep into another dimension, and you can see a lot of things and you can change them. So what I'm feeling is that there is an expansion going your way, And if you feel some kind of a frustrating emotions that would like to scare you, or like to show you like, oh, you shouldn't do it, like, oh, you shouldn't go this way, like, it's dangerous, like, or I don't know, just putting some bullshit in your head. So just be mindful of that, but you will get peace, and because you will find your way, and you will understand that if we are in the spiritual thing, there will be always controversing energies going against us, yet because we're still in this I don't know, as like not fight, like some, let's call it fight. And a few days before, I saw a very interesting advertisement where it was written like, we are here for your money and your souls. And somehow it sounded for me very, very creepy, because why would you put an ad that you want somebody's soul? Like, it's nasty. And the funny thing is that there is some kind of a fight because of the people's souls. So when you try to, when you lift the vibration and the frequency and you try to help other people, it's usually helping yourself, and you expand the web, because then the other becomes stronger, and then he can help some other person, and it's like the expansion is happening. So what maybe I'm seeing also in your reading, but this expansion is also needing to happen for you, because there are some truths that you need to be telling to people. I don't know why. I don't know what it is exactly, but I think that you will find out when you go into your subconscious mind and talk to the spirit and your higher self, ancestors, the trees, the nature, that it would show you what is exactly needed to be transferred for the people. And what I'm hearing, whatever happens or whatever is happening, remember that it is important to be fair, and fear is not necessarily every time looks very nice. Sometimes fair is fair. And also always remember that you have an opportunity to create a new life for yourself and create a new life for others. And that is very, very needed. So that's all for this reading today. And I hope that you will find that support in nature and understand that if you have some energies going against you, it means you're doing something good.